Just waited. And here we go. It's GWS Giants taking on the visiting team. Murphy able to release the kick. Cruiser hacking it out of there. Taylor gathers it now. Slams it onto the boot. Offhands from Kelly. Successfully sold the dummy. Gets it out of congestion. Walsh earns a free kick. Walsh kicks it to the square. Taylor hangs onto that one. Puts it on the boot. Marking in space was Ward. Kicks along the wing. Strong with the body and wins the mark. Finlayson goes with the kick. Doing well to intercept that kick. Walsh stops to play on. Elects to kick. Picked up under pressure. Just gets it onto the boot. Finlayson takes it well. Gets a quick kick away. Found a way to keep it alive. And the ball ends up over the line. Looks like we'll have a throw-in. Ball back into play. Guides it down. Releases the handball. The ball in the hands of Robinson. A long driving kick. Stevenson runs. Whitfield to get the free kick. Moves it by foot. Takes a simple grab. Core just gets it onto the boot. Good mark. And looks to send it back. Plays on now. Brown just through it. Drives the kick hard. The ball ends up with Taylor. Works it across the ground.
Neither side able to hit the scoreboard early.
Umpire calls for the ball. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
It's a really entertaining game of football.
Wins the race to the ball. McCluggage throws the ball away. Moved on by Kelly. And the mark will be paid. Works it across the ground. Cornelia gets in a good position. Fans crossing their fingers, hoping he can put this one through the big sticks. He gives it a ride. No issues with that drop punt. Cornelia.
That's a...
Back with another centre bounce. Cruiser guides it down. Uses a short handball. Has it now. Reed will be the recipient. This is kickable by his standards. Normally a good shot on goal. A solid mark from Whitfield. Looks to move it by foot. An easy grab for Keith. Sinks the slipper into it. Ward has a great set of hands. Dishes it off. Core getting in on the act. Davis comes away with the ball. It's a foot race to get this one. Sweeping handball. Tries to gain some territory. Hacking it out of there. He couldn't hang on. Kelly gets the handball away. He gains possession. Jacobs gets on the end of that handball. Martin found time to get it on the boot. Haynes wants to keep it moving by hand. Hurried kick. The ball finds its way out of play. Umpire calls for a throw-in. Toss back into play. Tap down. He wins possession. Ball picked up. Manages to get a hand to it. Gets it away under pressure. Winning the ball in the air was Cameron. Got boot to ball. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Chooses to... Gaz, what are your thoughts on that opening turn?
GWS Giants would have to be happy with that.
Time to take a look at the stats. We're ready for second quarter action. About to resume hostilities. Jacobs with a big fist on it. Quickly onto the boot. Off hands. Fought hard to get a handball away. He gets his hands on the footy. Himmelberg gets on the end of that handball. Cornelio looks to build some momentum with this kick. The mark.
Now they'll look to trap.
Players move as they look to provide an option. Davis had it, lost it. Cornelio just bangs away at goal. Oh, what about that? That was really special. Back in the middle as the Rucks go at it. Thumps it clear. With the ball now.
Let him up.
Now we've got a ball up. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
Cornelio moves it by hand, has a man running for him. Jacobs gets a quick kick away, a race for the loose ball. Cameron going for number one. Just couldn't get it to curve enough.
They would have loved...
Considering the options on the kick-in. Rushes with the kick. A mark by Langdon. Testing shot outside 50. Go. Going for goal number one. Talia, the better man there.
GWS Giants just can't seem to retain possession of the footy. They're getting outmarked all over the ground and as a result find themselves losing this contest.
He's put it out on the full. Going for goal number one. You can see that happening right after it left him.
You'll have to do better.
Deciding where to go with the kick in. Plays onto himself. Talia drives the kick. And the ball trickles over the line. The ball is coming back into play. Winning it was Cruiser. Elects to go backwards. There's someone on the ground. I think it's McCluggage. Gaz, can you give us more on that?
He's going to check it.
The top. We're back in motion. Cruiser with the hit. He flicks it over. With the ball is Martin. He has the ball. Handball's under pressure. Whitfield applies a bump. Dug out the loose ball. Haynes hacking it out of there. The ball ends up going to ground. Sheridan goes by hand. At full stride, receives the handball. Brown collects the loose ball. And now we'll have a ball up. Hammers it. Martin wins the foot race. Scoops up the ball. Murphy handballs. Turned it over. Haynes, hurried kick. Marks now and can send it back. Chips it towards half forward. Call didn't mark it. Sheridan collects it. Sheridan just threw it. Cox doesn't want to let his teammates down with this kick. Uses his pace. Going for goal number one. A disappointing kick. Unable to take that off.
That's a big let-off there. The visiting team can't seem to find the footy. It's pretty simple. If they don't have the ball, they can't score.
Haynes with the kick in. Cox to have the shot from outside 50. Going for goal number one. The kick towards goal. Sometimes you just sit back and enjoy the show. He's excited.
He did really well there and gets the reward.
We're back in the middle now. Big thump from McKernan. Got the hands free. Up for grabs for Hopper. Kicks hurriedly. A strong mark in the pack from Himmelberg. 40 metres out. They can't afford to be wasting these shots at goal from the corridor. Going for goal number one. That kick hits the post.
Bad finish. The Giants getting plenty of possessions at the moment.
Looking to bring it back into play. Good mark and looks to send it back. Perryman plays on. He has to hold on to those. Talia gathers it now. Ball off hands. Dug out by Cruiser. Gets the handball away. McKernan keeps coming. Marked by centre field.
GWS Giants haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Goes by hand. Intervening brilliantly was Haynes. Takes that one strongly. Doesn't take the mark. Ball gets cut off. Brown drives it out of the pack. Doing well with the mark. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this far. Martin slams it towards goal. A drop punt through the goals. Gets his first. His teammates...
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive.
Back in the middle, the siren sounds, and that's the end of the term. The scores, GWS Giants 22, the visiting team 13. What can you tell us from the stats, Gaz?
The visiting team is struggling.
Players back on the field to begin the second half here. Centre bounce. Jacobs thumps it forward. Kelly rushes with the kick, takes the mark.
GWS Giants have the lead, but they're big effort.
Uses it now. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Looks to move it by foot. Open opportunity for Taranto. Wants to play on. Cameron presents and takes the mark. 40 metres out. This shot should be elementary from here. Go. Going for goal number one. Nails the goal. They get
Great bit of...
We resume hostilities. Jacobs thrashes it. Cornelio leading the ranking points on the ground.
He's having a fantastic game.
What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Collected by Haynes. Releases by hand. Dishes it off to a player on the run. Couldn't get the hand pass away. Converting these opportunities could make a big difference to today's result. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Corp has resources out wide. Taylor did well to win that ball.
GWS Giants are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Finlayson quickly onto the boot. Gathered by Himmelberg. A poorly executed tackle there. Himmelberg with the opportunity in front of goal. Testing shot outside 50. Finding the loose ball was Brown. Takes them on. Clear free. Just put both hands in the back. Goes with the kick. Spills the mark. Davis failing to get near it, Gaz.
He's barely touched the ball lately.
Brown with quick hands. Himmelberg finds his man on the move. Smith couldn't keep his hands on it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Maybe the coach needs to get on the phone to him and give him some instructions.
The drop punt sails between the big sticks. Easy.
That came up.
Centre bounce. Himmelberg thumps it forward. Didn't get low enough with the tap. Decides to go to the middle. Gets into a good position to take that. Davis kicks it. Under pressure and keeps it alive. Couldn't go on with it and the ball goes out. Thrown in now. Himmelberg with the hit. Gets a hand in. Used the hands and gives away the free. De Boer sets his sights on the goals. 50 metres from home. The kick will be from a 45-degree angle.
Give it on.
He goes for broke. Offline from behind.
Now they'll look.
Unsure of their next move. Plays on from the kick-in. Kicks the ball deep. Davis missed an opportunity to mark. Brown slams it onto the boot. Marks that ball uncontested. Whitfield has resources out wide. Haynes with a low spearing kick. Ward is having a stellar match.
He seems to always be.
Has to do better than... Got boot to ball. Keith runs after the ball. There'll be a free. GWS Giants fans would love to see this one sail through. Hopper will have to put everything into this one. 50 metres out. Taranto heads long with that kick. A chance to put one through here for GWS Giants. The advantage is paid. Kelly celebrates with the fan.
That's a really good team, but
We resume hostilities. Thumps it clear. Is in his possession. He's got the football now. Ineffective handball. Just threw the ball. Kick by Himmelberg. A chance to gather the ball. He gets another possession. Martin blinks up with a chance to run. Hopper was... Uses it across half back. It's marked by Whitfield. Not long left on the clock now. Perryman with an easy mark. Fantastic chase and tackle. Scott with a spearing kick. Strong mark in the contest. The free kick going to Keith. chose to... At the end of 3 quarters, it's GWS Giants 41, the visiting team. Let's see what the stats... Let's see what this last quarter throws up.
They need to get a move on if they're going to win from here.
About to resume hostilities. Cruiser clears the contest. Murphy earns a free kick. Advances now. The ball spells to Stevenson. Moves the ball along the wing. The mark is taken by Daniels. Penetrating handball. Takes possession. Handballs. Hits the target by hand. Jacobs going for a broke now. Unfortunately, lets them down there.
Now they've got to...
Talia to bring it back into play. Plays on from the kick-in. Slams it on the boot. A chance to reload the attack now. Cornelio will kick from beyond the 50, lining up from a 45-degree angle.
They can just slow the game down now, take a bit of time off the clock.
Kelly there to mop up. Berry has a teammate on the move. Kelly finds possession. He has the ball. McCluggage drives it long. Williams grabs that one. Sweeping handball.
Great tackling technique.
With quick hands. Handball's out in front. He gets his hands on the footy. Linking by hand. Going for goal number 1. Brilliant stuff. And he puts it through. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one.
Great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
About to resume play. Cruiser won the hit out. Robinson now. Links with hands. Takes possession. Handball finds McKernan. Davis gets the loose ball. Needs a bit of a rest. Looking to kick goal number 2. The visiting team.
That's a really poor finish there.
Haynes weighing up the options now. Plays on. He looks like he needs a spell. Davis got under it. Just put it on the boot. McKernan could be upset with that. Martin short by hand. Going for goal number 1. Started the kick wide, and it never came back.
You just got...
Teammates break for him. Haynes plays it to himself. Puts it on the boot. Taranto marks it. Decides to kick. Cruiser picks up the loose ball. Just puts it out in front, trying to avoid everything out there. Punches the kick. Daniels wins the ball in the air, manufactures the handball, has it now. Langdon with the ball. Finding the ball was Hardigan, puts the handball out in front. Opportunity for Himmelberg. He's having a big game right now.
He's getting off the chain.
I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah, he's barely touched the ball, Hunter.
Picked up by Sheridan, dishes it off. A chance for Walsh. Smith finds possession. The tackle deserves the free. Moves the ball by foot. Hopper with an easy mark. Now with a low spearing kick. Hardigan uses the body well.
GWS Giants are struggling to maintain the pace of the game. They might need to slow it down and take some uncontested marks to get the game back on their terms.
Looks up with the kick. Walsh takes a strong mark. Decides to go. With a driving kick. Does well to cut off the kick. Moved on by Williams. Berry used the body to take that mark. Elects to keep moving. Great tackle. Ends up in a tackle. Taranto, slick with the hands. Picks up the loose ball. Brings it out of the pack. He takes the mark.
GWS Giants have got on top in the marks. They've been able to control the ball in the air, and it sees them in this position.
Finlayson gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Intercepts the ball well. He drives it. Martin doesn't make the tackle. Ward struggling to run at the moment. Kelly just gets it onto the boot. Not a great performance. Final scores are 42-21. Thanks to Gary Long.